Welcome to this short education script on confined spaces. A confined space is any area that is enclosed and has limited access or egress, which makes it potentially hazardous. These spaces can include storage tanks, pipelines, manholes, sewers, silos, and many other areas. Working in a confined space can be dangerous due to a variety of hazards, such as limited air supply, the potential for explosions or fires, and the risk of getting stuck or trapped. Therefore, it is important to follow safety procedures and guidelines when working in or around confined spaces. Here are some key safety guidelines to follow when working in confined spaces. Identify the confined space. Make sure that you are aware of all the confined spaces in your workplace and that they are clearly marked and labeled. Assess the risk. Conduct a risk assessment to determine the potential hazards of working in the confined space. This includes assessing the atmosphere, the layout of the space, and the work that needs to be done. Have a permit. Before entering a confined space, make sure you have obtained a permit. This permit should outline the work to be done, the hazards involved, and the safety measures to be taken. Use proper equipment. Make sure you have the proper personal protective equipment, PPE, for the job. This may include respiratory protection, protective clothing, and fall protection. Ventilate the area. Before entering the confined space, make sure that the area is well ventilated to ensure a safe breathing environment. Communicate and monitor. It is important to have effective communication between the workers inside the confined space and the outside team. Monitoring the air quality and the workers is also important to ensure their safety. Have an emergency plan. Always have an emergency plan in place in case something goes wrong. This plan should include rescue procedures and the availability of emergency services. In conclusion, working in a confined space can be hazardous, but by following proper safety procedures and guidelines, you can ensure a safe working environment. Remember to always assess the risks, have the proper equipment, and communicate effectively with your team.